Welcome. I'm Mark Blackett, the Network Director for EMEA, and I welcome you to EMEA's ISO 18716 benchmarking process. Thank you for signing up for this. As you know from the benchmarking video on ISO 18716, this is a comprehensive diagnostic approach for farmer organizations and other agri-enterprises. So let's get started so you can benchmark your assessment tools, training curricula, and other tools for supporting your agri-enterprises. This video provides the guidance on how to conduct this self-assessment. You should already have received this Excel file from EMEA, and if you need it in a different format, please let us know. Save this file to your computer and then open it up. You will see this screen, and it will tell you about the purpose, the process, and the 6 steps to complete the self-assessment. The first step is to go to the scoring sheet, and so we will click on that now. Right. On the scoring sheet, you will see in the top left that you need to input data on the name of the tool or approach that you are self-assessing, your name, and also the date in which you took the self-assessment. After that, you go straight into the 6 key performance areas that are within ISO 18716. And what I suggest is that you have your tool and curricula, open on your computer at the same time, because what you are going to do is you're going to go through each of the parameters in ISO 18716, and you will insert the reference to that area, so like from your tool or curricula. The example that you see in front of you is actually from International Finance Corporation's Agribusiness Leadership Program. And as you can see, so the first thing that they looked at is, does our curricula contain support for an enterprise to develop its purpose or mission statement? And as you can see clearly, so in Module 4, Session 2, they do have it. And therefore they say that they're fully aligned and they score 1. They also provide a rationale, which is very important, about why they're scoring 1, because the mayor is going to review this afterwards, and we need to ensure that the scores are correct. The second one you can see is about member eligibility criteria, and you can see that the reference ALP has given is Module 11, Session 2. But when they look at that module in that session, they find that it only partially addresses ISO 18716, and therefore they score 0.5. In each of these cases, you will see, and I'll show you here, there's a drop-down menu. So you can choose between 0, which means not aligned, not covered at all, 0.5, partially aligned, or 1. So you do not need to write in the number, you just need to select from the drop-down menus. So you can see I can select 0 if I want, I can select 0.5, or I can select 1. So we'll put that back to 0.5 as it was. So what you'll do is you'll go down these 6 key performance areas, and the first is organization purpose. Second is business management, and there's a lot, as you would expect, on business management. Then there's human resources management, financial and property management, of which you'd expect there's a lot, and community and stakeholder engagement, and finally, member services and business activities. Once you get to the bottom of that sheet, which has got 80 different parameters for you to check against, you will come to a total alignment score. A typical score would be in the range of 60 to 70, so don't feel disappointed that you haven't scored 80. And then that generates a percentage alignment with ISO 18716. And if your tool aligns well with ISO 18716, then we will award EMEA stamps to those tools, and you can display those and hopefully gain more business. And increasingly, as ISO 18716 is nationally adopted by governments, particularly in Africa, then you will find this even more useful when you're marketing your services. So I encourage you to dive in, have a go at it. If you get any problems, come back to us and we'll help out. Good luck, and we look forward to your results. Bye.